Everybody, I will be showing you how to edit in Abyss Paint, or how to edit gacha hair. Now the simplest way is if you go to Abyss Paint, or first you go to, well, you're going to need 3 apps. I usually use this beautiful thing that I like to call Screen Recorder. I like to use it a lot. So once you do that, you're going to want to obviously open up Gacha Club. So just click on Gacha Club. Grab whatever character you want to use. I like to use Funny. And then go to here and place on your character. Take a screenshot. And then go to Abyss Paint. Press the plus, import picture. Oopsie. Boom. So the first thing you're going to oopsie, actually, first thing you're going to want to do, this is one of the first best tactics to edit the hair. You first grab your magic wand and click on the hair itself, all the hair that you want to edit. So just take all the hair after you do all that. And now the simplest part. Grab the shade of your character's hair you want. Do not color in the whole character. You just go and make the shade a little bit lighter and then just put it over the character's hair like that. Make it a little lighter again. Do the exact same thing. A little bit lighter. There you go. Then you're going to want to grab your blur tool. Make it as big as possible, and you're going to want to use a specific fill pen, by the way. It's the hard one, actually. I used the soft one, didn't I? No, I used the hard one. See? Do it to all the other hair, and you've done it. And there's also another part I like to do to add a little bit more realisticism onto my hair. I go all the way to the bottom, and I grab the brush reel or particle. I like to use real or rough, mostly real. I grab reel, I grab the shade of the character's hair, and I just brush it. Make it a little bit lighter, and I brush it down. But I made the captivity pretty big, so this is how the brush looks. I obviously grab the shade of the blue in the hair again, and I lighten up my hair, so I just make it pretty realistic looking. I like to just draw it in a lot, but then when I want to stop it, I grab the top hair and I just brush it down to make it look a lot better. But then I actually lighten the captivity usually. I will also be teaching you how to do the shading with the hair. And this is how I usually do my shading. The shading is usually a dark color. Usually I do it light. mainly because the dark color stands out a lot more. I usually do the dark color, I usually outline the hair with the dark color. And then I blur it. Do I usually blur all the hair? No. But sometimes I like to do it. It makes it look a little funny. And most of the time I will just go in and color this again just to make it look a bit better. Especially after I had just did that. Make it a little lighter and just brush it in. Sometimes I make it a big brush just to kind of make it look a bit better. I don't usually cover the same. Sometimes I do on accident. If you see something wrong with your hair, just shade that in like that, like I just did, because I didn't really care. And there's also something I want to teach you how to do. So that's just the hair. There's your hair. Now, you might be wondering, how do I do the eyes? I don't do layers at all. That's the one thing with me. I do not do layers. I usually do the eyes. My eyes are pretty simple. I just grip at the eyes. I do a specific brush, which is the triangle 40%. Go on the eyes, and I shade it in like this. Make it dark. And I grab my blur tool. Completely blur the beautiful eye. Blur it. Exit out. You made the eyes. Now, if you want to add more detail to your eyes, like make them glow, there is a way to do that, but you have to have a specific brush. You're going to have the particle brush, actually. I'm joking. Yes, you are. You're going to need the particle brush. You want to make the eye look a little better. I got the shade of the eye. I do this. And then I blur the edges. And then boom. You got your hair. So that's basically the eyes. Now, if you want to add a little tiny bit of detail, you can actually leave the eyes blurred like this. Just to make them look pretty. And I usually add a little light color so it's blurred. It looks like it's glowing. I lighten up the color at the edge so it looks like it's glowing. But the line is usually extremely small. Do I usually have it out this bright? No. I usually lower the captivity, like what I do with all my other characters. But I do this little sparkle right down here at the eye, just to make it look like it's glowing a little. I do it specifically usually around the hearts and the pupils of the eye. But if you want to make it look extremely pretty, you can do like this and stuff, yeah. Usually I just do a little dot like that. Boom, I'm done. Just add a little glow outside the eye like that. There you go, her eyes are now glowing. And here's how to make it look nice with the skin. I usually do magic wand on the skin. Obviously, I do magic wand on everything. All the skin, just straight up all the skin. Then I go to my brush, and I exited the best paint. I grab a specific color. I don't know what color this is. I can't tell you. I do the 60 pen this time, and I just do a little nice brush outline. But mainly, most likely, I would use 20. Or this one. And if the color isn't showing up, I'll darken it a little bit. Tidy little darken part. And then I'll just do some outlining around the outlines on the skin. Just to make it look like she has a little shine on her. If I accidentally mess it up, I'll just erase it. Oopsie, no, not like that. Oh, that might. Yeah, that's what people do layers. And there you go, the skin's done. Simple, right? Yeah, if you want to do a different edit, like make her actually kind of glue, I will show you how to do that in the next video. But I will show you how to edit clothes now. So, you just go ahead and click on all the clothes like usual. Shoes as well. Now I go to brush, I pick a dark blue, and I usually just shade the clothes in first. So it looks like it's a little wrinkly, slightly. There you go, just like that. Now if you want to make it a little tiny drop more realistic, blur it. Just straight up blur it. Blur it. Blur it. Then you delete all of it, and boom, she looks realistic, doesn't she? That was my tutorial on how to make a very beautiful character on gacha. Made it look pretty good, you know? And I will see you guys later. And also, one more thing. I want to show you how to make a good looking background. So, for the background, basically draw whatever you'd like. Boom. Here's how to make that red line thing. You have to grab a specific color, make it pretty, and then just grab it from the eye and just do that. Boom. There you go, you made a good character. Peace out, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will do another tutorial on how to do even better gacha edits.